previous elections. You are a very bitter person, my brother. You are so bitter. You beat up people, and again you were arrested. In that election, you beat up people. Why were you put in bars, behind the bars? Because for you, whenever you contest, you think it must be you to win. I don't know which other positions you have ever won, even at student and youth level. And if I lose tomorrow, there is another day. Much as I know I cannot lose, because I have already won the flag, and the people are in upbeat, ready to send me to parliament. Thank you very much, my friends, the media. My name is Hudu Hussein, the NRM MP flag bearer for Northern Division, Mbale City. This is my statement on the goons being hired by candidate Umaru Nangoli to stop Hudu Hussein from addressing people at public gatherings. Firstly, I am grateful to the people of Northern Division who continue to vehemently support me in this race for MP, even amidst many threats and challenges, some of which I am going to address today in this press statement. I have had and continue to have very solid support from several of you dating as far back as 2015, when I first contested in the NRM primary elections in Mbale. At that time, we were still a district. This support is largely a result of the message of cooperation that I give to the people of Northern Division. A message of hope, a message of unity, a message of coexistence with one another, a message of working together to improve our lives and make our city a better place. With this message backed by action, I have managed to draw the attention of a majority of you, my voters, my fellow patriotic Ugandans, who are ready now to send me as their representative to Parliament with a mission of improving the lives of the common people. What we know as omuntu wa wansi, omuntu wa bulijjo. Our people trust me to lobby for them better than anyone else in this race. The people trust me that just as I have been doing in my years of national service, especially as an RDC/RCC, I would draw the attention of the President and the government to help the Issue sub-region even better to improve service delivery and also help especially the youth and women out of poverty. The hope that people have in me is great. The plans I have for Northern Division are not small. This race transcends me. It is about greater good of our society, and I will fight with everything in me to protect the trust placed in me and to protect our common vision for Northern Division, because the future of this place lies upon the kind of leaders we choose. It is on this basis and upon this background that I want to openly rebuke and shame my brother Umaru Nangoli, who has resorted to very desperate, dirty politics in an attempt to kill the people's dream for a better Northern Division. It is said that my brother Umaru Nangoli and some of his people now hire goons and sometimes pay them to shut me up in public gatherings when I have been given opportunities to speak. I have witnessed this myself on some occasions. I condemn these actions unreservedly. Not only have they done this to me, they have done this even to Haji Muzamiru Hiromi, the NRM chairperson in Mbale City. Such cowardly politics is a sign of weakness. We, the people and residents of Mbale City, especially, we are not weak people, especially the Bamasa. As the people of Mbale City, we are not weak people. It is a weak man who attempts to fight another's freedom of speech. Why is my brother Umar and his team afraid of me speaking to the people in public government? It is because he knows that, indeed, the message I give to the people works. he knows that no one who genuinely loves Northern Division will listen to me and not vote for me. He's bitter, he's full of hatred. Umaru and some of his people fear my message because they know it's good and powerful, yet he has none. In a civilized society such as ours, we do not use primitive methods of violence. We use our freedom of speech, which President Museveni and his team fought for years to restore in Uganda. What is at stake is the nature of our politics. It is the reputation of Northern Division. I am aware that my involvement in this race has made it a race of national interest, and I shall not allow cowardly politicians to shame Northern Division at a national level. We are not people of violence. We are not cheap people. We are peace-loving. In fact, my supporters are just as passionate and not only capable of shutting down Umaru, but also more in number and therefore capable of shutting his own wounds too. The only difference is that if he does the same and I also do it may lead to violence. My supporters have tried to convince me to do the same, to also mobilize and shut down Umaru. And unlike his own, whom he has to pay, they have been reaching out to do the same, but have resisted, and I will continue to resist. I believe that if he organizes hecklers at a burial place or at any function, and I also organize, it will be chaos. It could be bloodshed, and it must be stopped. If it is not stopped, we are going to retaliate. And I don't think that will be good for our politics. Therefore, I want to appeal to our voters. I want to appeal to the security leadership. I want to appeal to all peace-loving Ugandans to desist from this kind of politics. As a former assistant, as a person who has been in security, I am doing this so that tomorrow they don't say, oh, did not come out to inform us of what's going on. Many of you must be aware that in the primaries, something like this happened. There was violence, there was chaos at Namanyonyi Primary School playground. The perpetrators of this violence, the perpetrators of the chaos, the goons who even beat up our supporters, none of them was arrested. So if this continues, and my team does the same, I hope we shall not be blamed. Therefore, I want really to repeat, if we are to resort to such, what would be the benefit of campaigning? My supporters will not be dragged into dirty politics. This may actually cause more violence and bloodshed at public gatherings in an attempt to shut each other. In the NRM, we believe in civility and fair competition. I call upon my brother Umaru Nangoli and his team. I call upon some of the MCs that he uses to respect themselves, to respect the people of Northern Division, and turn away from scandalous politics. Turn away from stage managing and poisoning our voters. Just recently, as the public may already be aware, Umaru was all over social media telling us how he was planning, together with my brother candidate Paul Wanyoto to self-abduct and frame me for criminal kidnapping, so that I end up in jail, and also to hoodwink the voters so that Paul writes on this for support. This video has been trending. You must have heard where my brother Paul Wanyoto came out saying that he gave Nangoli 64 million, he did this and that, all that story, you know it. And it was upon that revelation by Paul Wanyoto that Nangoli had a press conference attempting to refute those allegations. And thereafter, during that press conference, Nangoli said Paul Wanyoto told him to self-kidnap himself during the day on the day of nomination, so that they put it on me that Paul is the one who kidnapped Nangoli. And according to Nangoli, the reason my brother Paul Wanyoto was asking him to keep self-kidnapped was for Wanyoto now and his team to tell our voters that it is Hudu who kidnapped Nangoli on the day of nomination, which he would then use against him for support. Now this is criminal. And as Hudu, as a candidate, I don't want to take it for granted. That's why I'm coming out to talk about it. We are in a society that honors and fears God. Are such schemes commendable before God? These brothers of mine make their deal where we were not, and they plan, they develop a scheme. One of them to self-kidnap and put it on me. This is something that police, this is something that security should pick interest and investigate. I don't know if security has picked interest to ask Honorable Nangoli about these allegations he made about Honorable Paul Wanyoto. And maybe to even ask Honorable Paul Wanyoto, is it true that you made such allegations? Because it is all over social media, it's on video, it's not hearsay. There is ocular proof, and nothing has been done. And the person they are trying to plan against is candidate Hudu Hussein. Now, when you see now my brother Paul Nangoli starting to mobilize goons at public functions to shout so that I don't give my message, something that I can also do. But when you see him doing that and you relate it with the meeting he had with candidate Paul Wanyoto, I don't think that is something that can be taken for granted. I don't think security should really wait to be told to pick interest. So this kind of politics is very disheartening. Is this the kind of politics our children should grow up imitating? Because at the end of the day, my brother Umaru, you know very well, we are all Ramasai. We are all Ugandans, striving to make Bugishu a better place. We are not enemies. We are not after each other's lives. You have gone on saying you were voted by the people, and Hudu was voted by 3 people, the tribunal. But you know very well what you did. Even the voters in Northern Division know what you did because there is evidence. So stop this cheap politics. It's cheap. I worked for the flag. I was voted overwhelmingly, and I am going to defeat all of you. the final elections to defeat you. The voters know the right candidates. Please, go and give your message at the ballot. I will also give my message. Let the voters judge. Let the people judge. Why are you scared of me giving my message? Have I ever stopped you anywhere to talk? I've never. But are you sure I don't have capacity to stop you? If I choose to have you stopped at a burial using my supporters, are you sure I don't have that capacity? So if you do it, just know that I can do it better than you do. But because of civility, I think because we are people of different breeds, stop this bitterness. Stop your bitterness, please. Let the people judge. It's the people. Who did not vote himself? Who has one vote? Let the people decide. And I want to assure you that even some of those who support you, some have started supporting you. And I'm going to work day and night to even talk to some who are still with you. I know you will remain with some. You're dealing with Hudu Hussein, who has been in students' politics, a head boy, a guild president, a former secretary general of the youth in the entire Uganda, a former assist of Uganda's capital city, the face of this country. I am loved by the people. The people love my message, and it's because of that message that I was voted. So it is okay, it is understandable for you to stand and say, you see, just like our brother Bobby Wine and Dr. Besige, whenever they are beaten by the president, they will say, Nze President w'abantu. So was President Museveni voted by animals? Because President Museveni wins, then Bobby Wine say, people's president. But now you have started doing the same. That you see who was voted by the tribunal, and for me, I am the president of the people. So, surely, let's go to the field and look for the votes peacefully. And we wait for next year. More importantly, I am putting this matter at the attention of Mbale City Security Committee and all security agencies. All we want is peace. No candidate should use advantage of another's fame to cause chaos. My brother's attempt to ride on my national fame is disheartening, because he knows if they record a video about Hood and they put on social media, so because Hood is famous and people in Kampala would see and they say, oh, Hood has no support. But that was a barrier where you've just stage managed and poisoned and paid people to shout. That is a barrier. It doesn't define the entire division. I will never allow my supporters to shout at you. Just as I told them yesterday when I was at that burial in Nakaloki. I will never tell them to shout at you. I want you to tell people what you want to do for them. Just as I'm doing. Tell the people, balebe mumpe kaluluwe kuba nzokola chini nachi. Noti, banange, oli bamwera mu tribunal. You're so cheap. And I know why you're so bitter. Because me, when I came to contest in this election, I was not aware that you appeared before the Bamugemerere committee. I was not aware. It is voters here who sent me videos from NTV, which if anybody went to Google and entered the Umaru Nangoli, that video will come. And Justice Catherine Bamugemerere said you don't deserve to hold a public office. That was not me. Those are not my words. The time you were RDC here, I was not here. And you did your funny things. And when the committee noticed that you mismanaged our land, our people's land here, and that's how you lost your position as RDC. I was not there. It is the president who discarded you because of your dirt. You know the dirt on you, my brother. In Kampala, as RCC. Why is it that there is no any land matter that has come up against me? Why? My record is clean. I've regularly said go to IUI where I was a good president. Even in Makerere where I did law. What did I do there? Even in Commerces where I was a deputy boy. As RCC Kampala, as an RDC, I've never appeared before any committee. You were arrested. You were arrested. I've never been arrested. Me, Hudu, I've never been arrested. Over those things you are arrested about. So you are trying to make me look like you. I have my record. I have a vision for my people. And I will achieve it. You will not scare me. You will not scare the voters. Please, let the voters decide. And if I lose tomorrow, there is another day. Much as I know I cannot lose. Because I have already won the flag, and the people are in upbeat, ready to send me to parliament. So stop dividing our people. Northern division is one. We have Bamasaba, we have Bagwere, we have Basoga, we have Banyole, we have every tribe in this division. But because most of those friends of ours are in Nakaloke, you are now scared of one part of the division. Now you're trying to see how you can prevent Hudu from coming this side. Thinking I don't have votes there. You will be surprised. My supporters are not noisemakers. So continue doing what you're doing. If you are not reined in on, I will do the same. For the sake of peace, Umaru and his hired goons should be stopped from causing chaos at public gatherings where we are selected to address the people. I also bring this to the attention of the Electoral Commission, which must take note of such violations of electoral rules, including removing my posters and banners. Now, we are all making banners. I have never asked any of my supporters to remove your banners and posters. But most of you are so bent on struggling to remove my banners. You think by removing my banners I will not be known. Me, I'm already known. That's why I was voted as the flag bearer. Why should you remove? They are removing banners. They are preventing people from talking. What kind of leader are you? I urge all of you, especially my supporters, to remain peaceful. Please don't copy the same. Don't. Remain strong. Remain focused as my supporters on vote hunting. And don't be intimidated. We get stronger and stronger as our opponents display panic and fear. why my brother is doing all this. It is panic. Let the voters be there and we talk to them and we tell them our programs. I thought that's the essence of a campaign. Present your manifesto. Me as the NRM flag bearer, the manifesto is the NRM manifesto, plus those specific ones that have gone on explaining it to you. Your manifesto. Stopping Hudu to talk to them will not win you votes. So therefore, like Lucky Dube once said, nobody can stop Raga. Nobody can stop me. I know the connivance, the attempt by those who are scared of me, I don't know over what, from the people of Northern Division know what they want, and they will not allow you to stop Raga. Come 2026, I call upon the people of Northern Division to vote for Hudu Hussein, the man with a mission to work closely with the government and President Museveni for improved job and wealth creation in Northern Uganda. Most of all, I am happy to invite all the people of Northern Division and the entire Bugishu sub-region to Maluku Playground at 10 a.m. on Monday to the President's rally. President Museveni is everyone's president, regardless of political affiliation. Let's all gather and give him a warm reception. Together with him, we protect the gains and develop our area even more.